Today we're going to start our Mother's Day card. And this is a long, thin piece of paper, and it says, Mom, I love you, 2 pieces. We will start with a heart. You will grab a piece of paper, and you're going to find the end of your paper. So if this was a sentence, the heart is where the period would go. And you're going to line up the stencil with the edge of the paper, and you're going to hold it down and trace your heart. We are going to leave that stencil there, and we're going to then fold our paper over the front of it. You want to make sure that you get the edge of the cardboard up against the paper. And then we're going to take this end that you have, and we're going to line it back up with the fold, and then we're going to squish it down. Now you have 3 sections on your paper, and it's folded like the letter Z. I want to flip my paper over and write my name and class code on the back. We're going to do a little bit of gluing on each of the 3 sections. You're going to pick out one square piece of paper, and you're going to glue that in the middle. And then you're going to pick out another color, and you're going to create a pattern by tearing pieces on the front section. And then you're going to tear pieces and glue it in the heart as well. So I've decided to use a purple and a green. I'm going to start with the easiest part, I think, and that is to glue the square into the center. Remember, with these glue bottles, you have to press the button down. So I'm using my finger to press that in. Once that is pressed down on the paper, then I squeeze. So I push and I squeeze. And remember, when we glue, we say dot, dot, not a lot. I don't need to worry about gluing in the middle. I just want to make sure I have it glued around the edge. I'm going to flip this over and give it a push and hold it just for a moment to make sure that it will stay. Now on the front section, I want to do a row of pattern on the top and the bottom. So we're going to be tearing our paper for this. You use your fingers like scissors. Your thumb and your pointer finger are pinchers, and you will be twisting in opposite directions, and in between the fingers is where the paper tears. So I'm going to twist. I like to hold this hand kind of the same, just hold it steady, and this is the one that I twist to tear. And I'm just going to make a strip to begin. And then I'm going to make these into smaller pieces. And I'm going to create a little bit of a pile. 1 strip should probably be enough of tearing before you start to glue. Now I need another color so I can make a pattern. So I'm going to do this purple color. Again, I'm twisting between my fingers. And now I'm tearing into little squares, again making a pile. Now that I have my squares torn, I'm going to dot on my paper in about 6 spots. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now my job is to put a piece of paper on top of each dot. And I want to do it creating a pattern. So I'm going to go green, purple, green, purple. And now maybe on the top, I want to go and start with purple first. So I have purple, green, purple, green, purple, and green. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my heart with pieces. So again, I'm going to start with just putting some dots on the paper inside the heart. And then my job is to put a piece of paper on each of those dots. And you want to think about creating a pattern again, so maybe making sure that you are trying your best to put the colors not next to each other. So then maybe this one can be purple. This one can be green. Now I'm running out of paper, so I'm going to have to tear some more up, and I will continue to fill this heart in.